Hello and welcome back to Amusements of Rapture. Today I want to play some more learnable landscapes. Played it last time, I'll play it again. I think this map strikes a good balance between interesting, distinct, beautiful places and places that maybe will show up in ranked, if you play ranked duels, because there are plenty of maps on GeoGuessr that you can play and it's just beautiful places or places that will just never come up. So this strikes the balance, and I'll play it no move and let's see what comes up. Can be challenging. This one is not though. It's Iceland with these yellow bollards. Is this distinct for Iceland? I guess so. I was thinking, is it flat? I mean, a little bit. There are mountains in the distance, of course. I've been looking at like this area as a flat area recently, but that's not the only flat area. I think just outside of Reykjavik is pretty flat in some areas. I had a really flat round that was just right next to the coast recently, so I guess some coastal areas are. I think I'll just leave it outside of Reykjavik. Not going to think too hard about this. Okay, sweet. That was pretty close. Let's continue. Next one. What I'm noticing is we've got a white car. And I was thinking like Chile, Bolivia, Peru for a white car. But that over there is making me think of the UAE. And I think that does make sense. I guess this is more of a UAE landscape than Chile. I could be wrong. I find them hard to distinguish often. Same with like Oman and Namibia. I need to do some work on that. But I think I've worked it out. I think it's UAE. We'll see. Let's just go there. No, it was in one of the countries I was talking about. Wow. That is interesting. Yeah. I feel like places can just look like other places and then it's just a 50-50, Okay, that's northern Peru there. Wow. That is distinct for sure. We get a big fat 0 points for that. No worries. Next one. Okay, this map has small cam, which is good, I think. Updated coverage. I was thinking of Malta immediately with this architecture, but if it's updated, does this mean it's something like Crete or Cyprus? Why do I feel like this is quite Greek over here? That reminds me of Morocco, I think, but yeah, that won't be on this map. Is this Malta? I think it's one of the places I've said. We've got sea to the south. Shall I just go Cyprus? Don't know where. Over here. Okay, it is Greece. It's another Greek island. Anomera? No, that's just a place on it. Is it? I don't know what the name of the island is. Mykonos? Or is that like the so-called capital of it? I don't know. Anyway, next round. Wow. Is this telling us where it is? Or is that just a random? Marker. It's a real test of my knowledge. And it will remind me how I should know so much more. That's like pointing just to the middle of Africa, right? I mean, we're not going to have Cameroon, Central African Republic, or Chad on here, are we? So I don't think it's there. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't read too much into it. I felt like this just looked like Botswana, no? Yeah. With these like wooden poles and the yellow outer lines. Where in Botswana though? Is it just going to be... Oh, what's it say? Map your town. Okay, whatever. Should this be Francistown? Or should I just go Gaborone? I think I'll just go Gaborone, you know. It's the safer option. No, it was Francistown. Okay, cool. I don't really know how Francistown looks distinct compared to the capital there, Gaborone. But let me know if you know. Yeah, I'm not playing with the text box thing that tells you stuff about the locations. Anyway, we're back in a country with yellow outer lines again. So is this Botswana? I doubt it. Is this Eswatini? Maybe. Is this Eswatini grass? Kind of like short, spiky grass. Eswatini is mountainous, so is Lesotho. And I feel like white cart is more common in those two places rather than South Africa. Don't tell me Bots has mountains like this. I will be surprised if it does. I think I'm just going... Ooh, it's hard to say. I want to go Eswa, but then these mountains look kind of tabletop. And you find tabletop mountains in Lesotho. I think I'm still going Eswa. Whereabouts, though? Hard to say. We've got mountains northwest, south. We've got this like ridge going on. It's a very mountainous country, so yeah. Let's go there. Okay, it was Botswana. We were back in Botswana again. Cool. Is that the most mountainous place in Bots? I don't know, but yeah, very average score there, just under 15k. The round that messed me up was the Peru one when I thought it was the UAE. But yeah, I'll go for another game here. Let's see. Okay. Not much to work with here. What year is the coverage? 2021. Does that tell me it's Russia? Can't really see that bollard over there. Is that a Turkish bollard with the red reflector? Maybe? This car reminds me of Kazakhstan. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that bollard as well. There's another bollard there. I'm guessing just Russia here. Don't know what part. Is it looking north? Is this fireweed? I should know. I don't think it is. But yeah. Somewhere in Russia. So about there. Okay, yeah, pretty south. What's that winter coverage? That should have put me down here. Makes sense. Got the country though. That's a win for me. Okay, here. Ooh, yeah. I'm seeing a black and white sign over there. So this is Peru. Interesting Peru with this yellow. Yeah, these yellow lines. I think I said it in the first video where I played this map, but yeah, this map isn't like baity, but rounds do look atypical, you know, like this is not a very typical Peru, I'd say, with these road lines, maybe. Whereabouts? It's very sandy. Does that put us more towards the beach, the coast? I'm unsure. You know, Peru is actually one of my worst countries in ranked. So don't listen to me on Peru. I feel like because it's this angle, it actually won't be down here. Famous last words. I feel like there's a lot of different landscapes up here. Well, it's quite the commit. I'm going up here, I think. Yep. Okay, sweet. Yep. Pretty decent. In that section, I feel like I need to study this section because, yeah, places be looking different there. All right, next one. This is Tunisia with the like French style outer lines. We've got this follow truck, even though, wait, the truck is in front of us here. It's not following us. But yeah, I think there's a meta with the colors of these. If it's olive green, then maybe that's near to the capital, Tunis. If it's a different color, it's more south maybe, but I'll have to check that meta. That is pretty orange, not orange, olive green. So I think I'm gonna try more north. It's looking very dry, but maybe that's a lot of Tunisia. What angle makes sense? Something leading, yeah, don't know. Something like that. Okay, it was more south, yeah. Okay, way more south, of course. That's in the middle of Tunisia. Yeah, did you know Algeria is the biggest country in Africa by landmass? It doesn't look very big, but yeah, if you compare it to other countries, it is. Next one. We're in Europe, I assume. Oh, wait. Is this? I was going to say Argentina. Something's different about this. Yeah, the car usually has antenna in Europe, right? Oh, it's more common there. I feel like with these guardrails, it's just Europe. Whereabouts though? I feel like there are some funky looking poles in the distance. Yeah. Where? Is this actually like a Denmark or something? It's pretty flat. Just because this map can throw me off, I feel like I'm trying to throw it off here. Okay, Hungary, yeah. Yeah, I got a flat vibe, so that makes sense. Hungary. Cool. And last one, to finish off the seed here. Sun is in the north, so in the southern hemisphere. There are some rifts in the sky. It's feeling Peruvian to me so far. I feel like there are a lot of Peruvian rounds. Interesting car. 2013. It's quite old coverage. Could this be Mex? I feel like I associate tridents with Mexico so much. Trident poles that I can see in the distance. Just reminds me so much of Peru, but knowing this map, it won't be. Do I just go with the obvious answer? That looks very patchwork Peru over there. Yeah, I think I will. But in before it's Bolivia or, Mexico, as I was saying. I'm just going to go around there. Okay, sweet. It was Peru. Yeah, you can trust your gut with this map. Sometimes. Alright, a slightly better seed there. 17k. I think I'll do one more. So, Japan. I'm still just going off the roofs in Japan, I feel. If they're really flat, then I'm likely to go north, and they are looking pretty flat here. Oh, wait. Did I say Japan? This is actually Taiwan, isn't it, with those? Yeah. Very cool location. Very pretty. So, where in Taiwan? I do not know. You have the plains going up the west coast, don't you? But then there are some huge mountains northwest, and southeast. So they're pretty much all around. Yeah. So I need some mountains. Should we go quite south? Sure, why not? Okay. It's quite north in Ilan County. Ilan? I don't know how to say it. Wait, where is it? Elan, maybe? I think I'm getting the E right, but I don't know about the Lan. Don't know that character, but yeah. Next, is this Palestine? I was thinking that with the black car long antenna. Or is it Spain? I think that's the ultimate question. I think they can look quite similar. Have we got rifts in the sky? We don't. Driving right, yeah, I mean, that's the same in most places in Europe. Is it Italy? I feel like these poles could be Italian. The way they like start off fatter at the bottom and they thin out towards the top. I feel like I've got 3 guesses. Italy, Spain, and Palestine. I might go Italy, you know. Are you Italian, mate? Do you want to tell me? Black car, though. It's one of the places. It's one of them. I'm clicking a pretty flat area down here, but yeah. It was just Spain. Okay, no worries. Next one. Ooh, I'm going to throw on this. Unless... Wow. I was thinking Uruguay, but maybe this is the most hilly, mountainous Uruguay ever. So that would be a silly guess. Is the sun over there to the west? Not much of a help. Could this be Argentina? It's the cows, it's the cows. 2016, is that an Uruguay thing? It would be typical of this map to put the opposite of what a place usually looks like. Is it still... Yeah. I'm tempted. These trees make me think of... Yeah. It's got to be around here, no? I'm like... It can't actually be that mountainous, so I'm going to check somewhere else. Where, though? Where are the mountains here? Is it really mountainous down here? I think the most mountainous area of Uruguay is like up here, right? But it's hard for me to see on the map. I can never see it properly. Yeah, let's go like there. Yeah, it was. Got the right country, but down there, wow, so mountainous. Very atypical. It's not too far from the capital. Sweet, good to get the country. Oh, this is where the car's gonna throw me. It's not Coco Island, is it? Cocos Islands. I cannot say any of these places. Is it? Or is it like American Samoa or one of those? Yeah, it's just... These cars are so learnable, but they don't come up that much. It's not really an excuse because you can just win a game if you know the car. But yeah. And in this game, you really have to revise stuff again, otherwise you just forget it. You know, you don't just learn it and remember it forever, at least with me. I still feel like going on this island. We're looking east. Sure, like this. Yeah, okay. Nice to get the island. I wasn't talking myself out of that one. And last round here. If this isn't Chile, then I'm deleting my account because, yeah, I don't think there's anything baity about this, really. We've got yellow road lines, the Atacama Desert, right? That's the desert all around us. Can't see these signs. Yeah. Esther something I cannot read that properly. Very cool location. I think I'll go fairly north, you know. This is very elevated, you know, up here. I'm just looking at the angle. Yeah. Looking for really mountainous parts with a road going in that direction. Like that. Is that the angle? I don't think it is, but yeah. All right, not too bad. Yeah, I went north enough because that is a long area there. And I get 20k to finish off. Had some good rounds there. The only one was the Spanish one that I went Italy on. No worries. And yeah, cool map. I like it. Tell me what you think. Thanks for watching. I love you. Until the next video. Bye-bye.